Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talkio English. I'm your host, Anna, and today I'm so excited to have a very special guest joining us. Please welcome Lucas.
Hi, Anna. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited for this conversation.
We're thrilled to have you. How are you feeling today, Lucas?
I'm feeling fantastic. It's one of those mornings where everything just seems to be flowing well. My coffee was perfect, my emails are under control, and I actually got to enjoy a few quiet minutes before starting work.
That sounds amazing. I love mornings like that. They really set the tone for the whole day.
Exactly. And speaking of tone, today we're going to talk about daily routines, how we structure our day, the habits that keep us going, and how small changes can make a big difference.
Yes, daily routines are something everyone has, whether you're a student, a professional, or even working from home. They help us stay productive, manage stress, and even feel happier.
And the best part is that routines don't have to be complicated. Even small habits like drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning can change how your entire day feels.
Absolutely. And for our listeners, we'll also highlight some key English vocabulary that you can use to describe your own routines from morning to night. Morning routine. Let's start with mornings. For me, mornings are my favorite part of the day because it's when I feel the most calm and in control. I usually wake up around 7 a.m., take a few deep breaths, and do some stretching. I like to take at least 5 minutes just to wake up slowly, letting my mind and body get ready for the day.
That sounds so peaceful. I wake up a bit earlier, around 6:30 a.m., because I like some quiet time before the day really begins. The first thing I do is drink a glass of water to hydrate, then brush my teeth and wash my face. That small routine really wakes me up and makes me feel alert.
I love that. Hydrating first thing is such a simple habit, but it really makes a difference. After that, I usually have a light breakfast, something like avocado toast, yogurt with fruit, or a smoothie. It's not only healthy, but it gives me energy without feeling too heavy.
Breakfast is definitely essential. I usually have eggs with toast or oatmeal with fruits. Sometimes, if I'm in a rush, I'll grab a quick smoothie. After that, I spend a few minutes reviewing my to-do list for the day. It's like giving myself a little roadmap. It helps me stay organized and focused.
That's so true. Knowing what's coming up really helps reduce stress. Even a few minutes of planning in the morning can save so much confusion later in the day.
Yes, and it also makes it easier to prioritize. For example, I know that if I have a big meeting in the morning, I'll schedule my most challenging tasks for the afternoon when I'm still productive but not rushing.
I do the same. And sometimes I like to spend a few extra minutes just enjoying the morning sunlight. Studies actually show that getting natural light in the morning can improve your mood and energy.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's a simple yet effective tip for anyone listening.
Absolutely. And one thing I like to do when I have a little extra time in the morning is listen to music or a short podcast. It really helps me feel motivated and ready for the day.
That's a great idea. I sometimes do that too. Just a few minutes of music while making breakfast or getting ready. It makes mornings feel more joyful instead of rushed.
Yes, and now let's go over some morning routine vocabulary. Stretch, to extend your body or limbs to wake up your muscles. Hydrate, to drink water to refresh your body. Light breakfast, a small, simple meal to start your day. To-do list, a list of tasks you plan to complete during the day. Wake up slowly, to start the day gently, not rushing immediately.
These words are really useful. Using them, you can describe your morning in detail, whether you're talking to a friend or practicing English.
Mid-morning and pre-lunch habits. After my breakfast and planning time, I usually spend mid-morning on tasks that require focus. For me, this could be studying, writing, or checking emails.
Same here. I try to tackle the most important work first because that's when my mind is sharpest. I also make sure to take short breaks every hour or so. Even just standing up, stretching, or walking to get water helps me recharge.
Those short breaks are essential. If you sit for hours without moving, you can start feeling sluggish, and it actually slows you down instead of helping you get more done.
Yes, and sometimes I'll combine a break with a small mindfulness exercise, like focusing on my breath for a minute or noticing the sounds around me. It sounds small, but it really helps reset my energy.
That's a great idea. I like to spend a few minutes journaling or writing down thoughts during mid-morning. It helps me regroup before continuing with my work.
Another thing I do sometimes is step outside and just watch the clouds or listen to birds. It's amazing how a tiny change of scenery can refresh your mind.
I love that. Even looking out the window for a few minutes can feel calming.
Perfect. And that's actually a great time to remind our listeners of some key mid-morning vocabulary. Recharge, to regain energy during a break. Sluggish, feeling slow or low on energy. Regroup, to organize your thoughts and prepare for the next task. Mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment.
Afternoon routine. Now let's talk about afternoons. For me, afternoons are when I do my most focused work. I often have meetings, writing sessions, or study sessions. I try to break tasks into smaller steps so I don't feel overwhelmed.
That's smart. My afternoons are usually packed with work projects or client meetings, but I always make time for a light lunch. Eating something heavy can make you feel tired and slow, so I often go for salads, sandwiches, or quinoa bowls with vegetables.
That's exactly what I do. Eating healthy is key to avoid the energy slump that can happen after lunch. I also like to take a few minutes to step outside if possible. A little sunlight and fresh air can be so refreshing.
I completely agree. And after lunch, I focus on key projects, the most important tasks that require my attention. When I get them done, I feel accomplished, like I've really knocked out my work for the day.
Yes, that sense of accomplishment is motivating. It's one of the best feelings in the world, knowing you're being productive without feeling rushed.
Sometimes in the afternoon, I also like to listen to an interesting podcast or read an article for a few minutes. It keeps my mind engaged but relaxed at the same time.
That's a great tip. A little mental variety can prevent boredom and keep energy levels up.
Let's go over afternoon vocabulary for our listeners. Focused, giving your full attention to something. Key projects, important tasks that require attention. Knockout tasks, to complete tasks efficiently. Energy slump, a dip in energy, usually in the afternoon. Light lunch, a small meal to maintain energy.
Remember, even small habits like stepping outside or taking a short walk after lunch can make a big difference in how your afternoon feels. Evening routine. Finally, let's move on to evenings. Evenings are my time to unwind. After dinner, I like to take a short walk or do some light stretching. It's my way of de-stressing after a busy day.
That's great. I usually spend my evening reading or listening to music. Dinner is around 7 p.m. and I try to keep it simple and healthy. Maybe grilled salmon with vegetables or a rice and veggie bowl.
After dinner, I brush my teeth and wash my face. It's like pressing a reset button. Then I usually drink a cup of herbal tea and read for a little while. It helps me wind down before bed.
I also avoid screens at night. Instead, I spend a few minutes reflecting on the day or planning for tomorrow. I aim for a consistent bedtime around 10:30 p.m., and it really helps me feel rested the next morning.
Sometimes I also like to write a small note about one thing I'm grateful for. It's a simple habit, but it leaves me feeling peaceful and happy before sleeping.
That's a beautiful idea. Gratitude journaling can really improve your mindset.
Evening vocabulary time. Unwind, to relax and let go of stress. Reset button, a metaphor for starting fresh. Wind down, to slowly prepare for sleep. Herbal tea, caffeine-free tea that helps you relax. Consistent bedtime, going to bed at the same time every night. Closing thoughts. So there you have it. Morning, mid-morning, afternoon, and evening. Structuring your day with small habits helps you feel balanced, productive, and in control.
And it's not just about productivity. It's about taking care of yourself, even in small ways. A short walk, a moment to breathe, or a cup of tea can really improve your well-being.
Thank you so much, Lucas, for sharing your routines and tips today.
Thank you, Anna. I really enjoyed sharing this with you, and I hope it helps our listeners create routines that work for them.
And thank you to our listeners. Keep practicing these habits and using the vocabulary we highlighted today. Your days will become smoother, more organized, and more enjoyable.
Have a balanced, happy day, everyone.
Don't forget to check out our next episode for more tips and English practice. See you next time on Talkio English. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Talkio English so you never miss a new lesson.